Hello, everybody in New Jersey, all my friends at PM Metro, and especially Carl and Diane and the gang there. Love you guys and love all our wonderful salons in New Jersey. I've been asked a few questions here that to comment on, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So I hope this is helpful to all you salon owners that are out there trying to improve your business, which is the key to all our industries. The more successful salons are, the more successful we're all going to be. Metro, Paul Mitchell, and everybody involved. So the first question was, in your experience in meeting with salon owners, what are the most successful salon owners doing differently than others? I would tell you the most successful salon owners that I deal with have become not only artists and not only managers, but they've become good business people because they're running a business. And so they have to start to look at things differently. And businesses are run on numbers and money. There's great love and affection and fun and all the other stuff that goes on in a salon business, the customers, the haircuts, the styling, the relationships and all that. But at the end of the day, you're running a business. No different than General Motors or Paul Mitchell or any other company out there. You're running a business. So you must understand your financials and you must take the time to learn how to do that. You don't have to become an expert. Trust me, I'm a history major. That was my background at college back in the day. But I learned to understand numbers, and what that allowed me to do is to run a business. And so therefore you can certainly do the same thing. Don't be afraid of it. It may not be your comfort zone, but you need to understand it, otherwise your business can't survive. It's just strictly a matter of dollars and cents. So the people that I found most successful are the people that throw themselves into their numbers and make sure that they understand what they're doing in a business sense and from a numbers sense especially. And by the way, you've got people that you're working with. You've got lawyers possibly, hopefully not too many of those, but you've got accountants and all that. You've got IT people. Always remember to make sure that you make sure they talk to you in your language. It's okay to say to them, wait, I don't understand this. Tell me again, make it simpler. Talk to me so that I can understand that. Don't be afraid to probe and ask questions of people and push them to talk in your language, not in their language, because they love to do that. You know, they get off on GLs and accounts and T-bars and all this. No, make me understand it, and that you have the right to do that. Not only you have the right, you're paying that money to them for their expertise, so you need to understand it. So go at your pace, and it's okay to say that. It really is. The next question is offense versus defense, revenues versus expenses. What's more important when it comes to financials? Very easy. They're both important. They call it top line, which refers to sales, right, and bottom lines, which is profit. You can't have one without the other. We're doing so good, the money's coming in, sales are great, but that doesn't mean you're making money. Right? You have to understand what's going on the bottom line, which is net. Once you have those great sales and then you net out your costs, not only your direct costs but your indirect costs, at the end of the day, what does it mean? And you need to keep understanding that. The worst thing I hear people to say is, oh, we're doing great. And I'll ask, and what does that mean? It says, no, but what does that mean? What does that mean to your bottom line? What does that mean to your pocketbook? And if you don't understand that, then don't get into the, oh, this is wonderful, and oh, everything is so good, and oh, we love this at the end of the day, because then one day you're going to go to the checkbook and there's not going to be anything there, and that's not good. So understand your cash flow, understand your bottom line, and of course, always keep an eye on your top line, because if you don't have the sales, then you know eventually it's going to hit you on the bottom line. And then you know when to invest, when not to invest. You have to make decisions based on some kind of numbers and some kind of accounting that makes sense. And so in order to do that, you have to go back to my first point, which is know your numbers and deal with them. The second point is now understand how they relate to each other. So is one more important than the other? Absolutely not. They're both vitally important, and you need to understand both sides, top line and bottom line. Question 3, what are your secrets to mastering financials? Well, I would tell you detail, detail, probe. Every, by the way, when I say every line, if you look at your income statement, I'm an income statement guy. Some people are balance sheet guys, cash flow people. I'm an income statement guy. But if you look at them, just take them out and go through the line, there's really not that many of them. I do this on a regular basis with a few salons, just people that I've met through the years and help them go through it. It doesn't take that long. And every line, whether it be supplies or IT or payroll or workman comp or insurance or rent, or when you go right through it, I'm going to tell you, maybe you've got 40 lines. You can understand 40 lines. And by the way, every one of those are affected by your money being spent out of your pocket, affecting your bottom line. So take the time and probe those lines. And what it allows you to do is have good conversations with people in your salon, such as supplies are up. So whoever your supply person is that's responsible for that, we'll call it your salon manager. Judy, Bill, whoever it is. Supplies are up this month. Why would that be? Oh, it's because we bought this year a little heavier than last year. Probe it. Make sure you understand what it is. Make sure they understand what it is. Very important that the people spending your money know that you're watching the spending of the money. Otherwise, then there's no accountability. They need to be accountable to you, the salon owner, your pocketbook, your money, your checking account, again. So, and when people understand that they're being watched, they'll take it to a different level. They'll be more careful with their money. You want them to spend the money like it's yours, but don't assume that. Actually, don't assume anything when it comes to that. Check it, probe it. Just make sure you have some checks and balances in there. And by the way, I'm not saying people are necessarily even trying to hurt you or to mismanage funds. They just might be making errors. You might have a better idea. Or you may tell them, well, go get another bid on that. Let's go see what the other guy does on that. It's those kind of questions that are going to go on and help your bottom line. And then the last question is, how do numbers paint a picture that enables you to make a good decision? Well, I think I've talked on that a bit. Is you must be able to understand your dollars spent in order for you to be successful. You need to understand what's going on the top line. You need to understand what's going on the bottom line, and then you'll be a success. Then you have a good chance of being a very successful person. But if you leave things to the hands of others, never check and balance, never know what's going on, and just hope, could not turn out too well. So take the other approach. Take the positive approach. I'm going to get involved. I'm going to understand my numbers. I'm going to make sure I understand where my cash flows are and where my monies are and where it's at. And I'm going to make sure my people are accountable who are spending my money. And trust me, it's not that difficult. It's really not. Take it from the old history major. You can do this. You really can. So with that, I wish you all well. All the best to New Jersey. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.